Good morning, KS2, and welcome to our Monday Assembly. This month we have a new value, and the new value is trust. But before we go any further, I just want to reflect on last month's Assembly value, which was honesty. Now, at the end of last week's Assembly, some of the Year 6 children at school were really honest. They used their value of honesty, and they came to me on the playground and said that perhaps in the assembly I wasn't looking my best. In fact, I think they said, "You look a bit rough." So, I hope you appreciate Year 6, that this week I've made an effort. I've put on my suit, the suit that I wear for work, that I haven't actually worn since about March the 20th. You can't see, but I've got lights here in my front room. So I hope that you approve, and I'm glad that your honesty has made me reflect on how I appear, and hopefully this video is a little bit more to your liking. Anyway, this month the value is trust, and some of you may have seen on school Instagram a little while ago a really big example of trust that I had to show back when lockdown had started. Well, about 4 weeks, 5 weeks after lockdown had started. Even I would agree, Year 6, that I was looking pretty rough. My hair was all over the place and it was not looking good. I had lockdown hair. I had lockdown hair. And my son, who was in Year 7, said that he would offer to cut my hair for me. Well, what do? Do you trust them or do you not trust him? Well, I did. I trusted him. I was a bit nervous, but I trusted him. And hopefully now you will be able to see exactly what that looks like.
Wait, is that me? Or Bloody?
Nothing. Oh my goodness me. Was I right to trust him or not? Well, actually, he cut my hair again this morning. So maybe Year 6, you'll be able to be honest enough and tell me again whether it was the right decision or not. Okay, there you go. You can use your value of honesty and tell me when you see me next. So, trust. It's not just about what you say or what you do. It's about who you are. And earlier today, I did the Key Stage 1 and Foundation Stage Assembly on Trust. And I used a story which I'm sure that probably a lot of you will have heard of. I'll just shoot through it for you. It's the story of the fox and the crow. If you don't know it, let me just take you through it. So the crow was sitting high up on a tree and he'd found a delicious piece of cheese, which he was holding very firmly for himself. A fox wanders by and smells the tasty cheese. He looks up and saw the crow. He thought for a minute. "Crow," he said, "my old friend, I haven't seen you for a long time. Would you like to come down and say hello?" I don't think for 1 minute he was interested in the crow. "No, thank you," said the crow. "I'm happy here with my delicious cheese." Fox thought for a moment and then said, "Are you sure that cheese really is delicious, Crow? It looks a bit mouldy to me. If you throw it down for me, I can put it in the bin for you." "No, thank you," said the crow. "I'm happy here with my delicious cheese. It was fresh when I found it this morning." "Okay, Crow," Fox replied. "I'm very busy. I must say goodbye. But before I go, can I just say that you're looking very handsome today. Your feathers are glistening in the sun." Crow looked very pleased to have received such a fine compliment. I know how he feels. Fox continued, "I've also heard that you have the most wonderful singing voice in the whole forest. Before I go, would it be possible for you to sing a song to see me on my way?" I think you can probably guess what happens next. Crow opened his mouth to sing. As he did so, the cheese fell from his mouth and was gobbled up immediately by the greedy fox. Crow knew that he could never trust Fox again. So that's the assembly that I did for Foundation and Key Stage 1. The challenge really is about trust and about what it means to trust someone and what it means to be trusted. We talked a little bit earlier in our honesty assembly. I think it was honesty assembly number 2 about social media. Can you trust what you see on the screen? Can you believe it? Is it something that you know to be true? And that actually is the heart of what trust is about. Yes, I did have to trust Alfie to cut my hair properly, so I had to put trust in him. But more importantly is the trust that you have in someone for who they are. If you're in year 6, this is actually your final values assembly. And you'll be heading into your secondary schools very soon. And you'll be meeting a whole new load of people. And very, very rapidly, you've got to decide, is this someone I can trust? You may not think that, but actually that's what you're doing. You're meeting someone new and thinking, is this someone I want to spend time with? Is this someone I like? Is this someone that we perhaps share interests with? But deep down, inherently, what you're saying is this someone I can trust to be my friend? Is this someone I can trust to share my secrets with if I'm concerned to tell? Is this someone that I can spend time with, precious time? Is this someone that I can trust? I really hope that you stay friends with all the people at Broughton Fields, and I really hope that you make some new friends. Wherever you go, be good, be amazing, be trustworthy yourself, and find people who you can trust. And even if you're not in year 6, that's a really good lesson to think about. Who can I trust? If you surround yourself with people that you can trust, then generally you're going to be okay. So it's the summer coming up soon, the summer holidays. Have a fantastic time. Have a safe time. Look after yourself. Remember all of the values that you've been learning about in our values assemblies. Stay safe, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.